Welcome back. For the second time this year, a member of the Progressive Democratic Congressional Group, known as the Squad, lost a primary election. Missouri Representative Cori Bush was defeated yesterday by St. Louis prosecutor Wesley Bell. It was just one of a handful of primary races across the country that we were watching last night in states including Michigan, Missouri, Kansas, and Washington. CBS News political reporter Hunter Woodall joins us now with more on this story. Hunter, thanks so much for helping us break this down. So this is now the second member of the Squad to lose re-election. Explain why.
Good morning. It's good to be with you. This Cori Bush primary for Representative Bush, it was an interesting dynamic because while this obviously mimics the loss that you mentioned for Representative Jamal Bowman in New York a few weeks back, Representative Bush had some other struggles as well. CBS News had reported that she was under investigation by the Department of Justice for potential, misuse of funds for personal security. That was a big factor here potentially. And also, she has obviously voted, against Democrats at key times. I'll also note millions were spent trying to defeat her in this primary by a group linked to the American Israel Public Affairs Committee. That's hard to not see as a factor in the loss that we saw last night.
Interesting. And Tuesday night also solidified the Senate race in Michigan in November as three-term Democratic Congresswoman Alyssa Slotkin will now face Trump-backed former Representative Mike Rogers. How might this matchup shake out?
You can't overstate how critical Michigan is likely to be in this November general election because not only do you have this Senate race where current Democratic Senator Debbie Stabenow is retiring, and this is a seat that is absolutely crucial to Democrats trying to maintain their Senate majority, their very narrow Senate majority in the chamber. But Michigan is also home to 15 electoral votes. Those votes are likely to be key in the presidential election. So not only do you have control of the Senate at risk, you also have the potential impact of what this could mean in the presidential election for both Trump and Vice President Harris. Yeah,
that's a good point. Also in Washington, Representative Dan Newhouse, who is one of the 10 House Republicans who voted to impeach Donald Trump, was fighting to hold on to his seat in the state's 4th congressional district. Break down what's happening there.
Congressman Newhouse is one of the final Republicans left in the U.S. House who voted to impeach Donald Trump after the January 6th Capitol attack. Most others have either retired or lost primaries in the past. This race is fascinating because Washington State has a primary system that means the top two advance the general election, regardless of whether Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever you like. So this is a race where Donald Trump actually favored two candidates against Newhouse, and obviously that's a challenge. Now, it doesn't sound like there's a result in this race yet, but Newhouse is one of those final Republicans left who actually challenged Donald Trump after Jan 6, said, hey, I'm holding you accountable with his vote. And obviously that's something that Trump has been very determined to try and oust him.
Okay, lots to follow here. Hunter, thank you.